So, in one of my previous videos, I talked about my thoughts on the subject of what fake gamers meant to me, more specifically in my Deep Thoughts series on my channel, and the video generally got some good feedback. That is until I decided to share my video on Facebook, and a good dude that really looked and listened to my video gave me some fascinating feedback. On one hand, he said it was good and he was on board with my opinion, but on another hand, he gave me some constructive criticism due to an example I used to express my point a little bit better that wasn't fully understood to its entirety, and through that, brought some good points to the topic that I didn't specifically go in depth about in the video. And from there, I spent the rest of the night thinking about it, which later made me feel heavily compelled to address everything in this video. Now, I don't even know what the dude's YouTube is, but I don't want to bring up his real name in my video without permission, but I'll just nickname him IJP, so shout out to you, my dude, for getting me to talk about this. Now, without further ado, let's get started, dudes. Now, the dude basically stated that my video and opinion was good overall, but to him, it sounded like I was generalizing the COD community in a negative way, by me basically stating that the YouTubers that primarily base their channels and videos mostly on Call of Duty titled games are fake YouTubers, that I used as an opinionated example within the video. Here's the example of the Call of Duty comment that I made within the video. Doing this stuff passionately from your heart and everything is the best way to go, because one, you're not really worried about money, and two, you're actually trying your damnedest to go and make sure your videos are up to par so that your community, your subscribers, actually give a fuck about what you're saying and actually retain what you're saying. Even if it's like, hey, I had a bad day at work because, or hey, some stuff happened in the family, because at least you're being genuine and you're telling your community, you're talking to people that actually give a fuck. Other people, the fake ass YouTubers, fuck no, they don't think this way most of the damn time because they are only concerned about money. They're either doing the next fucking Call of Duty Advanced Warfare commentaries like, yo, what's up, my name is Cedric, and we got some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare gameplay going on. I just went about 27-8, and I just did like a hydraulics jump, and I did a 360 quick shot. You know, shut the fuck up. Seriously. This is the type of weird shit that I've been hearing for like a couple of years now. Not like just with Advanced Warfare, but just overall with fake ass YouTubers. If you're like one of these fuckboy ass Call of Duty commentators, fuck off, please. This is not exactly the conclusive point I was trying to make for the basis of one of my points on this thought, and I see now that I should have went a little more in depth about the example overall. But as for the generalization of the COD community, he was right. I did generalize the COD community in a negative way to an extent to use as a good example to go with my deep thought opinion. But not just for the sake of trash talking the community without any real logic behind it, because for one, that would be generally too easy at this point in time, but more so from taking the challenge of actually taking the time to observe the community for a long time and witnessing its own self-destruction in various ways with some factual events, actions, and trends that have taken place over the years that originally appeared to be intended to help the community grow in some way or form, but instead began to devalue the COD community as a whole over time. After the overwhelming desires of greed, ignorance, and prestige seem to have been taken the place of true passion, creativity, and honesty, with many that have joined the community out of either curiosity, someone they know urged them to play, or just plain fun overall. That, as well as some of the main faces in the YouTube community that appear to be representing the COD community to the fullest, but rarely seem to publicly acknowledge the true flaws of the COD games they play. Most also don't acknowledge the childish behavior of a large majority of the COD community's followers, both young and old, because they may fear for the safety of their channels, being bombarded by negative backlash from the COD community over an honest opinion regardless if it's from a positive or negative perspective. Or others that condone the negativity within the community by hyping it up on purpose and over-glorifying irrelevant aspects of the game. Since they really haven't put forth enough work, time, effort, and dedication to improve their content and show how genuine they really are with the things they do, which overall, I deemed as fake. The reason for this is because they can do better with editing their videos properly, regardless of how much time it takes to edit them if they're really that serious, actually taking the time and finding and studying on what the main focus and topics of their videos will be centered around, and finally applying it all to their channels to improve them and continue on to more success, and sounding like a real person instead of a clone of another bigger person. that's already done all this stuff before. This, as well as the trend of either giving up and abandoning their channels when things get too hard, strenuous, or serious for them, or when they can't get the instant fame and fortune they want. Or they'll try to copy the styles of other bigger YouTubers, but with a different voice just to try to remain relevant as something they're not, instead of trying to be themselves and coming up with decent content they, as well as their viewers, can enjoy together. And just to be clear, I'm not talking about anyone specifically, just in general and regardless of my personal preference and feelings towards COD games or even Destiny games. There are still some good YouTubers and commentators that generally do love to go and play these game genres. They're passionate, unique, and learning from their mistakes to improve their channels. What I am talking about, though, are the ones that aren't doing this and are just being lazy and believe that success and stability will only just be handed to them because they demand it or expect it without putting forth any real effort or honest ambition to succeed or create something worthy of helping their audience. I believe that this can be fixed in a number of different ways. One being that with new gaming YouTubers learning to be more open to try more of an assortment of games to get their audience more used to change through the diversity of the genres of the games that are presented rather than just sticking to one single game title or series most of the time. Two being that if some of the community pitches in to help welcome the new people and show that they care too, that it will give them a sense of belonging and responsibility early on and give them a stronger mindset to take things a little more seriously as well as still having fun overall, so that they're less than likely to go and give up so easily, more open to new ideas and possibilities, and overall can keep moving forward to improve the quality of their content on their channels a lot faster than usual. Another way could be if someone sets a general bar of success that could be created to guide new people, urge them to eventually exceed the bar set before them, and could possibly give them a sense of direction early on in their careers to strive for. This process could ultimately help convert fake YouTubers into real and inspiring YouTubers, helping the community, gaming community, or even the rest of the world in a lot of ways than before rather than just wasting time. Anyway dudes, that's all for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to go and give it a thumbs up, as well as also go and leave a comment on your thoughts on anything that I have spoken about inside this whole video. As well as also go and subscribe for new weekly videos, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I really do love the fact that it took one person just to go and listen to the whole video from before and then just gonna give a perspective, just a different perspective on things, for me to go and think of all of this in just like a matter of like a few hours. It was really nice. I do love it when people actually do watch my stuff, listen to the things I'm trying to talk about, and actually do come up with different perspectives, because it means that I'm actually doing something right in some way or form. It makes me feel like I'm doing something good, instead of just wasting time and just making videos just for the sake of making videos and then having people just go and breeze by me and everything as if I don't exist. So again, thank you for the dude who actually gave me the constructive criticism, because if you didn't say anything, then I probably wouldn't have even made this video at all. So thanks dude. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.